Here's a product that we haven't talked much about before. It's the Exmark brand of products. Carl's Mower and Saw has been selling Exmark products since, I believe it's 1991. So that's over 30 years. This has been a big part of our business, a big part of our success and growth. And one of the tools that has been along that the whole way is this Turf Tracer HP. It actually came out in the late 90s. I don't want to stretch it too much, but this particular model, the Turf Tracer HP, has been out for well over 20 years, and over and over and over again we hear how durable and long-lasting this tool is. It gets overlooked by a lot of people because they want to sit down and cruise around on their butt, or they want to be on one of the new stand-ons. But when we talk about overall compact, lightweight, durability, long life, you got to check out the Exmark Turf Tracer. Initially, when it came out, it had handles that stuck down out to the side, pistol grip handles they were called, and they stuck out on the side, and you'd rake your knuckles up against fences, and it was really hard on your wrist. You'd get tendonitis and whatever other things, carpal tunnel maybe, I think it is, tennis elbow, all kinds of stuff. Well, they've done some changes. They did changes 20 years ago to wrap these handles up and make them inline, comfortable for the operator, protecting. When people look at this, they go, how the heck am I going to drive this thing? And all I can tell you guys is have your dealer sit down with you, give you 10 or 15 minutes of how to operate this, and then take it out in the field. Work it for a couple days, and you will fall in love with how this thing works. The thing I like about it is once I put it in gear, it's a variable, it's a hydrostatic drive, so I have complete variation of my speed. Once I put it in gear, I'm going to go straight until I tell it to change direction, which is done by squeezing the lever on the left side. That's going to pull me to the left, or the right side, that's going to pull me to the right. So it's really trick once you learn how to operate it, but it takes it takes a minute. They make the Turf Tracer HP in a 36-inch, 48-inch, and a 52-inch. Our guys in the Pacific Northwest really love the 36. It allows them to get into backyards through gates very easily. I can grab the bagger, the catcher, pull it off. Now I'm a nice narrow machine that gets in the backyards. They also love the 48. Talk about a mulching king. The 48-inch Exmark Turf Tracer is an incredible, clean cutting, mid-size walk behind. As always, let's power it with the Kawasaki. We know how durable, reliable, long life Kawasaki products are. It's not without problems, but they're few, they're far in between. We love that power behind it. Let's get underneath here. It's real quick. We're just going to do a quick walk around on this guy so you can take a look. This was changed a few years back. We used to have wing knobs we had to take off. We now have a spring-loaded pin setup. A little dirty under there. That happens. 5/8 belts, right? This is a commercial grade machine. This is not something that the typical average homeowner is picking up, although we do sell some. Get that homeowner coming in that says, I want an awesome machine for my smaller gated property. I want something that's going to last forever. And this 36-inch is something that they will pick up. So 5/8 belts, huge pulleys. It's got the commercial grade spindles that Exmark is known for. This is a floating deck, so you'll see a pin and two pins on the back. That allows this deck to go up and down to float over the contours of the turf and quickly and easily change the height of cut. Maybe I want to leave something that long versus that long. These are a semi-pneumatic but air-free. Okay, it's a big, giant, fat tire, but still has some give, so you don't lose air in them. They don't go flat. A couple grease points on here for long-term life maintenance. Grease those. Let's get this cover back on. Kind of interesting the way they put a spring underneath so it doesn't rattle, right? So we put this pin and it clips back up and it gets rid of that rattle. I want to get those out of the way because I'm going to fire this up and turn it around. So you can mulch, you can bag, or you can side discharge with this machine depending on what your property is set up like and what you need to do. We got a large fuel tank that should get you through the day. So to start it up, we want to put this in neutral. We want to give it choke, turn the key on, We're going to make some noise. What I want to point out now, we won't run into that bag. What I want to point out now is this Cage wheel caddy, Cage Rollers wheel caddy. This is the WHK 500. So when you purchase this thing, it's a walk behind mower, right? And we've learned over the years that walking at 3.5 or 4 miles per hour all day, it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna wear your employees out. So get them something to stand on. And there's all kinds of options. There's the single wheel sulkies, there's the dual wheel jungle gyms, there's the pro slides, there's the Bronco Bull Rider. This is a product we came across several years ago and have found it to be very durable. Check out the size, huge wheels, so comfortable that way, going over the bumps in the ground. We got a suspension or a shock system just to get rid of that wear and tear on the body, on the knees for the operator. It's a thick skid plate, something that's not going to wear out. We actually have real wheel bearings in here, something you would pull and pack annually, so you can just get ultimate life. It's got a very nice quick connector here. I push this button, I can slide it off if there's a property that's really wet that I don't want to put the weight of the operator on the wheels, just to kind of reduce the wear and tear on the lawn. And we got some grease zerks around that. We could use the old school grease gun. Let me grab something. You guys are probably seeing these blow up the internet lately. You could use the old school grease gun, or you could use the lock and lube. This is game changing, right? So all I have to do is push this lever, slide onto the zert, and it's stuck on. I don't have to hold that in place. Makes greasing your machine so much easier. Bam, bam, bam. Versus coming onto my zerk like so and holding it in place so it doesn't come off. I know, little side point out, but check out the lock and lube. This is a tool that we sold for about 5 years ago. 5 years. Got our first one in the shop and fell in love and said, we need to offer this product for our customers. All right, sorry about that. Anyways, the Exmark Turf Tracer HP, awesome machine, lightweight, can handle hillsides. A little bit of a trick to learn how to run, but once you get it dialed in and mastered, I don't think you'll want to go back. Stop by your local Exmark dealer and check out the full line of Exmark products.
Hey, this is Josh from Carl's Mower and Saw. Thanks for watching our videos. We're proud of the fact that we've been serving you with the best in outdoor power equipment since 1990. We're glad that you had an opportunity to sit down, watch our videos, learn something about an exciting new product that we have, something that interests you for your property, or really how to use your equipment to the best of its ability. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube. We're excited to share more information with you. See you soon.